Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and when I be happy watching this Ritsuko in Tokyo, coming at you with some more Binding Isaac rep, baby. We're doing the rep because of, of course, Holly sells real live bootleg Pokemon to a shady kid for some real good bagels. Now, so you're getting the bagels, is the thing, right? I just want to make sure that you're getting the bagels out of this deal. How you doing? Let's see, we're up to Judas. Yeah, because we did 3 runs and we won all of them. Moria! How you doing? I hope that both of you are super well tonight. Hope that you ain't got no more stress than you feel like you can deal with. Oh my, I'm not even in mod mode. What is wrong with me? Give me 2 shakes of some bootleg Pokemon's tail, and I will start this run, and we will not lose. Tired but feeling all right. I'm glad at least that you're feeling all right. Arachno! Hey, how you doing? It's good to see you. Oh wow, everybody's just like filing in. Do I want Dad's key? It's it's fine. You were ready for me. I love that. That makes me feel, I'm very touched. In the good way. I mean, I guess, yeah, we're gonna go with that. I don't want to fight fucking Envy. This is a pain in the butt. It's not what I wanted to do with my life right now. Also because if we take 1 hit, we'll die. And that's a problem. Because I forgot Judas has only got one health to start with. This is an awful room to start. I don't need this. What I need right now is I need to watch Cast a Deadly Spell with Fred Ward. I think that's what I need in my life. Oh shit. I will take all these bombs and importantly this silver heart. And I will get that. That's exactly what I wanted. I wanted a secret room so that we could dump this key. I think the keys, like the key could do things for us. Oh shit, like maybe, you know what? Maybe we keep the key. Cause that means that we don't, need to worry about like getting in the locked rooms. And that might be worth it. That might be worth the loss of damage from the book. Well, this is a tough call, but I think that's what I'm gonna do. Oh fuck! I mean, I gotta take champion belt. I need it. I need the damage. We're not gonna get 10 coins though. Oh god, we're like 2 coins off. Fuck. Oh wait. Wait. Maybe we could do a thing here. Give me some coins, you bastard. Thank you. See, you just have to ask nicely. And a lot of times things just come to you. If you ask nicely. That's the important thing. And now we've... Oh, fudge. I was hoping that would get us... secret room. Now we've made up for that damage loss from dropping the book. And it's a permanent damage up. And I think I know where... I don't want that. That's garbage. I think I know where the other secret room is. It is here. Oh shit. Yeah, why not, right? That's what we want. I was gonna do like song lyrics, and then I realized I didn't remember what the lyrics were. And that's fine. You know? What are you gonna do about that sometimes? Could we get like 1 more silver heart out of this? Because that would be Ginchi. I would go so far as to say that would be Ginchi. No, gonna be a jackass. That's fine. You know, I'll throw 1 more heart at you. You suck. God sucks. Fuck you, God. What do you got for me? You ain't got shit. Alright, let's just do this. Let's stop fiddle fucking around. and move on with our lives. We're gonna keep this train rolling, at least until the, like, I think Blue Baby is next, and Blue Baby's kind of a pain in the butt, so... Oh shit, yeah, go talk to God some more. God, I got sins. I got sins like you wouldn't believe. I am simply as you made me. Which I don't believe, but, you know, we'll go with it. Because it's funnier that way. Alright, last chance. Give me one more silver heart, or you're a little bitch. And you don't want to be a little bitch. Well, I mean, the fates have spoken. The fates have said everything they need to say about God, and it's that God's a little bitch. All right, we're serious now. We got the sillies out, shaking off the sillies as best we're able, which is not really that able, but we try. Oh, yeah, we actually did... Oh, fuck, I don't want this. This is trash. This is garbage. Why would you give this to me? What did I do to deserve this? Oh, for fuck's sakes. I need these coins. My mother is very sick. I need to pay for her... I was gonna say veterinarian bills, but that... I don't want to say that about my mom. That seems like a weird thing to say about my mom. We're pretty okay. Our relationship is fine. Oh, yeah, that's fine. That's okay. We're okay with that. Where, like, if I were a secret room, where would I be hiding? Oh shit! I will absolutely, positively buy a hive mind. Why did I use the key though? Like, what was the purpose of that? We've got the... You again? We've got the fucking dad's key. We don't need to be wasting keys. We should save those for chests. And as we just picked up a chest. And a key for the chest. Give me something good. Fine, I guess. Fine, whatever. If that's the way it's gonna be, I suppose. Oh, Kronos! Kronos, did you know what is on the PlayStation Store? Actually, first, I should ask you, before I ask you that, do you know it's not on the PlayStation Store? Weirdly enough, despite having... okay, well that's also not on the PlayStation Store, but we knew that. Despite having the soundtrack, art book, and 2 costume packs, Little Witch Nobeta is not on the PS4 store. I cannot find it anywhere. But you know what is? The Witch House, which I believe you have recommended to us on previous occasions. Indeed, indeed. And it has English language... No, that would be English language text. Which is a slight... Did we not go in here? I guess we didn't.
Bombs are key.
That's fine. That's super fine. I had no idea either, but I also, if we're going to be honest, I never thought to check. But that's a thing that's a possibility that we might fuck with. I feel like there might be something to be gained from that. The only issue with that is wait, is that good or is that bad? The only issue I fear is that it would be a fair amount of reading on my part. Oh shit, we didn't take Anzus. God damn it, Nisco. You silly, silly bitch. We wanted the Anzus so that we would be able to find shit, which we will not be able to do now. Oh fudge. Okay, I hate it. Dialogue's very light in that game. Okay, that's like actually kind of cool to know. Because that's like the one thing that holds me off from doing, like, RPG-ish, RPG Maker type games, is that I fear that I would be reading a lot. We'll take more flies. I like flies. We could become Beelzebub. I remember like 1 to 2 full conversations in the game. Okay. Well, you know, that's something for me to keep my eye meats on, then, because it's not overly expensive. I don't feel like it's beyond the realm of purchase. I'm not saying that would be our next, like, long form, but it could be on the list of things that would work as a long form. And it's something like, because you have mentioned it before in the past, and I would like to check it out. There are diary entries all over, but they're quite brief and easy to digest. Well, I'm not gonna eat them. I'm not planning on eating the diary entries. I'm just gonna be reading them out loud, is the thing. That's me being goofy, by the way. I want you to know I'm just being silly. I'm being a silly person. Yes, we do need to waste money on this heart because I took damage. I stepped on like the most obvious spikes in the world, and I hate that. Also, there's the secret room that I walked right past. Good job, me. I haven't played MV, so I can't vouch for it, but I like to imagine it's the optimal way to experience it. That sounds pretty darn cool. I like optimal things. That was an inane thing to say. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know, like, I feel like I should have said something a lot more slick than that. Bombs or keys? No, no. Chisaku Naru? Health down. Fuck you, buddy. Oh, that just sucked. Everything about that sucked. Do I, like, I feel like I should go for the item room. I feel like that would be a good idea. I should clarify that this is a remake of the original 2012 version. Well, I mean, you did say that it was a remake, so I kind of figured that's what it was. Oh shit, curved horn? Yo, damage through the roof. Roof. What's sandpaper feel like? Rough. What's on top of a house? Roof. Who's the best baseball player? DiMaggio? I don't remember how that joke goes. It's a talking dog joke. It's not really funny. It's very old. I think the dog says somebody who's not DiMaggio, but is also not Babe Ruth. And the setup for the joke is because the dog talks, but all the things that the dog says are, like, they're onomatopoeia that would also be regular words. I do recommend it. I can't say anything else because it's definitely one of those games you can only ever experience once. Okay, now in that case, because that is something else I was thinking to ask. Is this a game that would be... Is this a game that would benefit from me playing myself first for that kind of experience? Or would it be something that, like, would be interesting to share the first time experience with the stream? Because, like, that's... There have been games that I played where I kind of wish that I had played them myself first. Like Signalis, I would have liked to have played myself. And then share it with everybody else. I don't have, like, if it's a good game, I don't have any problem playing it twice. Like, with Control, I ended up playing Control, like, 3 times. So that's not, like, that... Me playing it myself would not preclude me playing it for the stream as well. Little Nightmares 2 was another game like that, where as soon as I finished playing it for the stream, I just started it up for myself. To be honest, it feels wrong for me to make the call for you, but if this at all influences your decision, the game shouldn't take more than 1 to 2 sessions. Okay. Alright, well, I mean, it feels like I've got a little bit to think about then. By yourself, you could probably knock it out in, like, 2 hours. Huh. Well, those are some pretty good data points for me to noodle on. But I do feel like it's a game that we would see eventually on stream. And I'm gonna take a look at the used shop for me to see if they have a copy of Nobeta in there. Because Nobeta is something else I would like to take a look at for stream. I think that sounds kind of cool. Or at least the way that you've described it sounds pretty cool. I mean, I think we gotta take Guppy's head. Even though it's not very likely that we pick up the Guppy transformation, we do have Hive Mind, so it's worth it. On the other hand, Ib is also on PS4, which is another excellent RPG maker that I do think would work way better as a stream game. Alright. I feel like I've... Oh, for fuck's sakes, I don't want to fight this jackass. I feel like I've seen somebody do a playthrough of Ib. Although I think it's supposed to be Ebe. Like the name Eve. Which, that wouldn't stop me from doing it for stream myself. Just, I feel like I don't know anything about Witch House, but I feel like I've seen Ebe. Ah! I keep on getting hit by stuff, and I don't like that. Although, Best Bud here is fantastic. I'm kind of loving, I'm loving the Best Bud. I'm not loving eating shit, though. That's no fun. Risco, you, like, honestly, like, have to stop taking damage. This is getting silly. And not the funny kind of fun silly. Not fun time clown silly. This is like we could conceivably lose the run if we keep playing like crap. I don't want to lose the run. We got a bit of a we got a tiny baby streak. Eva's comfortably more dialogue, but it's not bloated like in JRPGs. God, I couldn't imagine playing a JRPG on stream. That would take forever. Just the reading would take forever. I don't want Popper. Popper's garbage. Game, why do you gotta be like that sometimes? I mean, okay, yes, you're right, but I feel like there was less talking, and there was more, there was a fair amount of that dialogue that was actually spoken. I'm thinking more like an old school Final Fantasy, you know, where it's all, I'd have to read everything. That would be absurd, and I don't think I would handle it very well. Why would you give me the bean? That's a crappy item. Why do you hate fun, game? It's not even an item, it's a trinket. Well, not quite in the norm. Yakuza 0 is a pretty wordy game. You are not wrong. I'm trying to remember, like, how we handled Yakuza 0. Like, how much of an issue that was when we did it. Because Yakuza 0 was a long time ago. I am still salty about that gosh darn... I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because the VODs are lost, but... Like... The way that we couldn't get that last chapter in... That was super not cool. Sega deserves to be flogged. I just keep on eating shit on damage, and this is not acceptable. It was such a surprise, too. Oh well. Someday we'll be able to stream without PS4, and we could think about doing Yakuza at that point. We could strenuously consider. I remember that. I remember when that was a thing. I remember people being a little bit testy about that, and for good reason, honestly. I need... Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. I want to go and open up that boss room. They really thought they cracked the code on spoilers. I mean, it was cute. It was cute that they thought that, but... They did not consider even vaguely human ingenuity. And just general cussedness. We could just leave. We don't have to do this fight. We're gonna, but we don't have to. When was the PS4 release for Yakuza 0? Because I mean that's a while back, isn't it? I feel like it's a long time ago, and quite possibly in a galaxy far, far away. 2 of clubs. That's not useful. Or maybe it is. Maybe we could do something with this. Worldwide release was... Oh, no shit? Like, I thought it was way earlier than that. I thought we were, like, super late to the party on Yakuza 0, but we were only kinda late to the party. Oh, 2015 was the Japanese release. Okay, so we were a bit more late to the party then. It's the last mainline game on PS3. Huh. That's interesting. What am I gonna do with all this money, game? Like, honestly, what do you expect me to do with this money? It's cute and everything, but... See, the thing is, there's only one more shop. And it's not gonna have anything good in it. Like, that's a guarantee. Oh shit, you know what? We've got a curse room. We should totally peep that. I don't imagine we're gonna get guppy, but it's worth a shot. Oh fuck yeah. I am a fan of Wafer. Was Yakuza 0... This may or may not sound like an absurd question, but it's an honest one. Was Yakuza 0 before or after Yakuza 5? Because it's Yakuza 5 and then Like a Dragon? And then Like a Dragon Part 2? There wasn't a Yakuza 6, was there? Oh, there was a 6! 506 and then Like a Dragon. Alright. I don't know why I thought that they had not done a 6. The remake for 1 was between 0 and 6. Well, I know the secret room is... Oh wait, I can just... I didn't know we had a charge. Womp womp. 6 is the last Kiryu Saga game. Alright. And that's when they go to Ichiban. Is the character's name? I almost said Ichigo, but that's definitely not the character's name. My favorite counting systems are the ones that start talking about dragons after 6. I mean, honestly, any counting system that incorporates a dragon seems pretty cool. I feel like that's a pretty cool thing. More counting systems odd. That was not really what I expected was going to happen, and I hate it. Just fine, fuck it. Oh god, you fucking asshole! I don't. What are we gonna? We get all this money, and I can't do a thing with the money. We're not gonna go fight Hush, because Hush is poop from a butt. Hush is exactly 0% fun. This is known and well established. All right, let's go mess up Mom's day. That sounds like the correct thing to do. We're just gonna engage in some light matricide. That's when you kill your futon. Is you have some matricide. Oh fudge! Yeah, okay, fine. I didn't need any more HP anyways, right? What did I need HP for? The director recently said that the 3 remake might happen, and I'm here thinking, wait, you can't just say that and leave it at that. I mean, they can and they will, though. They do be jerks like that. I hate this fucking room. I hate the pork chops. Like, I can never get the timing on them right. They just make me nervous the way they hop around like that. They've already opened up expectations for the next project, and here he's saying, maybe remake 3. Was 3 particularly well regarded by the community? Asking is a serious question, because like I really don't know where the community stands on the various entries. Except that everybody seems to love 0 for good reason. It's regarded as one of the worst. What would make a bad Yakuza game? Was it not exhausting enough? Because I enjoyed my time with Yakuza, but it got to be pretty exhausting by the end. Funnily enough, I loved it. Okay. Oh shit, yeah, we will absolutely take the Guppy's neck thing. Guppy's neck thing. Disco, like, you know, you could start using words that make sense. That would be okay. Nobody would fault you for it. Well, what's the controversy on Yakuza 3? Or the controversy if you are someone who does not know how to pronounce words? Now, was the golf minigame a mini-golf minigame?
Lemon party.
Was it double mini? That sounds like it could be extremely unfun. Yeah? I can see how that might get to be a bit much. Oh shit, where did all these little dead babies come from? Dead babies, I need you to fuck off. To the nether realm? Which is just the vagina. If you could return to the vagina, that would be for the best. If I recall correctly, the plot is on the weaker side, and the combat is outdated. Okay. Wasn't that... Now, apparently the remaster messed with the AI, so somehow it made the combat worse. Good job, I guess. That's something that usually takes some doing. Now that's cute. That idea is cute, but we're not going to go with it, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't think it's the right choice for us. If I'm remembering right, and there's not necessarily a great possibility that I am, the remakes of 1 and 2 like fixed up some of the sludginess of the combat. So was it like after that the combat feels even more of a step backwards kind of deal? Pretty much the 2 is debate. Oh fuck. Sorry, I just was sitting there like I was just sitting there being a goofball, apparently. I guess I don't want these bone hearts. So because that's weird, because the update of the remake of 2 would come after 1. So 2 remake takes combat from 6, which is widely regarded as one of the worst combat systems. Huh. I feel like I'm learning so much stuff, and I love that. I always appreciate that y'all just teach me. It's really nifty. Also, yeah, we totally didn't need that bone heart. I was not even interested in it. I just picked it up because, you know, why not, right? It was there, but you know, it's like kale. Does anybody really want kale? Six is the first game to use the studio's Dragon engine, so they had to make most things from the ground up, the combat being one of those things. As such, the remake for 2 also uses the Dragon engine. Dragons, you know, like, you can't live with them, you can't put them on a sandwich. I think that's how that saying goes, right? I might be mistaken on that. Also, Disco, if you could maybe stop taking so much damage, that would be pretty schwep. Do not need that. Honestly, don't need any of this. We're just like we're just eating so much shit. I don't want to be eating any more shit. Game? And by game, I mean me. Speaking directly to my face meats. Which reminds me, I need to buy a new sticky mirror. That's actually kind of a problem. They learn really fast though, as the combat is basically perfected in Lost Judgment, which is the second entry in the spin-off series with Kimura. Judgment Eyes is the first one, yes? The Eyes of the Judgment? Oh, well done. Risco, just... Risco, could you not? Like, what is wrong with you? Why are you doing it like this? You're gonna lose not only the bone heart, you're gonna lose the eternal heart. Now, at any point in the Kimtaku games, does one of his former group members, like, do you get to meet him drunk in a park naked? Because that was like that was a scandal that that happened years and years ago. No, unless I just forgot. I mean, I kind of feel like you would remember. If I remember from the story, he was like very belligerent about it, and I can't imagine that they wouldn't use that aspect in the game.
Bad trip.
Fucking hell. I hate that. People actually made shirts about it. Because he was like screaming at the cops, like, what's so bad about being naked? And so people took that as like a catchphrase and put it on t-shirts. I don't know, how many of us haven't been... Oh, well, no. Not Kim Taku. This is one of the band members. Like, one of the other SMAP members. I can't remember dude's name because he wasn't like... He wasn't Kim Taku. But... Oh shit, when would this have been? 'Cause this is a while back. This is going back, like, in the day. But... Yeah, he'd gotten, like, super drunk in a park, and just, like, got naked, I guess? Police were involved. There's a lot of him yelling at the cops to basically fuck off, mind their own business. I don't think, like, he got up to any tricks. I think he was... if I'm remembering right, like, I think he was just drunk and naked. Which again, like, who hasn't been there? I keep on trying to think of the dude's name, and all my brain meats are spitting back at me are... He's the lanky dude with the limp hair and the long face. And I don't think that's like a really helpful descriptor. But I know exactly what he fucking looks like. Oh shit! That baby was trying to ninja us in the worst possible way. That... Us! Hive, how you doing? It is lovely to see you. I did catch your message about your friend getting the pants scared off of them in Signalis. And Signalis, I mean, it can be a pretty... It's certainly a tense game. Personally, I don't know if I would say it's scary, but it is very tense. How you doing tonight? Is life being nice to you? Also, Kronos, we've been in, like, 2 different conversations, and I didn't even ask, like, how's life treating you? Is it being gentle to you, Kronos? Because I would like life to be a little bit gentle to you. I don't think that's asking too much. We got fucking Spider Babby transformation, and that is honestly fairly useless. I'm a little bit offended that that's what they gave us. I do not know if we're gonna fight Megastan, by the way. We may not, because we're not particularly powerful, and it's a bit of a boring fight when you're not very powerful. Yesterday was actually pretty good. I love to fucking hear that. That makes me super happy. was stressed because Bailey wasn't eating his moistened up kibble, and then I put some on the floor, and he ate it. So I put his kibble in a plate instead of a bowl, and he ate more of it, so I'm less stressed. Okay, I'm very glad that you're less stressed. That is definitely happy news. Your cat... Like, your cat seems like a bit of a picky bitch. I mean that as kindly as I can, but it does feel like your cat's a little bit of a picky bitch. And that's kind of funny. Will you try eating solid food after having all your teeth removed? I mean, I'm not trying to sell short the struggle that Bailey is having with this, because I'm sure it is difficult. I'm not sure the connection between, like, having the kibble. Also, by the way, kibble is a fantastic. Oh shit! Okay, that's what that means. All right. Kibble's a fantastic word. Oh. Okay. You know what? That's super fair. I hadn't considered that. I like the word kibble. Like, we only ever get the word kibble in the kibbles and bits. The dog food. Kibbles and bits and bits and bits and kibbles and bits and bits. I'm a little bit disappointed we didn't get the guppy transformation. And there's no way we could take dead cat, even if it showed up. No. I mean, like, it's honestly a good word. I like the sound of it. I think kibble's a pretty nifty word. Although it would be quite weird to say moist and dry food. It's like saying dehydrated water. If you had dehydrated water, would that just be oxygen? I feel like yes, but... I don't need to clear all these rooms, honestly. Like... We probably could beat Mega Stan. Like... We've got an easy regen. Oh, fuck you, buddy. Your shit's unappreciated. Defensively, we have the right build to fight Mega Stan. Offensively, it might be a pain in the butt. Oh my god, we're just never gonna find, Almbo. I fucking hate it. I'm trying to remember, like, I feel like there was something I wanted to tell you, Hive, and I just cannot bring it out of the depths of my lack of memory. And it's kind of cheesing me off a little bit. I wonder what MM's current project is, assuming the leak about it being new IP is real. I don't know, like, what would they even do? That's actually, honestly, I mean, that's a legitimate concern. I hate that it is, but it is what it is. Something involving the blockchain. I can't imagine, like, where do they go from Dreams? I feel like if you're thinking about the ethos of, or at least like the promoted ethos of MM, like, Dreams is very much them shooting their shot. Like, that is the encapsulation of what they say they're about. So when you do that, you produce it, you make it, and it doesn't go anywhere. Like, what kind of new IP do you do? To be honest, the odds are kind of stacked against them. LBP4 would sell kind of well, but it's hard to believe it could thrive in today's market. Every other thing they've made has been a financial flop. I don't disagree with you. I do feel like the player base for LBP is, or at least the most recent player base LBP is young, so they might get into it, but I don't know. I can't think of where they go. Where the fuck is the room? Oh, here we are. If it isn't LBP, I wouldn't doubt some of the LBP audience would boycott it out of spite. I mean, yeah. Yeah. I don't think you're wrong with that either. As silly as that feels, but I feel like Dreams proved fairly conclusively that, like, folks are definitely, they're fans of LBP. They're not fans necessarily of Media Molecule. Like, they seem to like Media Molecule more than they like Sumo, but I think even that is very much how Sumo handled LBP. Megastan, you're fucked, okay? Like, you're just not gonna win. I need you to understand. It's over. It's over, Amazon Prime. Now, I might eat some real shit on this phase. But that's okay, because we got the regen. Yeah. That bone heart was going away. Des! Hope you're very well tonight. Hope life is treating you kindly. You can lurk by as much as you need, as always. I'm not fighting Deli-chan. Good. I'm glad they didn't actually make me choose. Alright, who's the next run before I go on break? It is Blue Baby, and I hate it. I'm not saying that our streak stops here, but if our streak is to stop, this will be the first. This is going to be the first road bump. I just ordered the prequel to. Wait, what? There's a prequel to Bayonetta? It does it chronicle her gay awakening? Wow. I don't know. I don't. Is it like Bayonetta babies? Is it like Muppet Babies but with Bayonetta? It chronicles her raiding a cat? What is this, fucking Monica? Or like, I guess it could be like Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon also has a cat. Totally different mechanics. She doesn't need a mechanic. She can't drive. She's a kid. All right. Well, but we finished our run. We're at roughly the hour point. So I'm gonna take a pause here. Do my stretch. I heard all about how Bayonetta 3 took a big steaming poop all over the extremely queer text of Bayonetta, so yeah, I was gonna give that one a pass. I'll have a. Hi, you don't have to field this one, but if you want to field this one, I think you'll explain it a lot better than I would, because I've just got, like, vague memories, because it was all of a couple years ago. But, gonna take my break now, gonna have my stretch, and then we're gonna come back here, and we're gonna hopefully beat the game with this dead baby. But I'll be right back. It's still early enough. We can have coffee. Alright, I am back. Chronosis and Predictions, MM makes a really good artsy single-player game, but it's a flop because Sony never markets their game. I mean, I'd give it a shot. I'd give it a shot. I tell you, I might be, just temporarily, at least, a little bit burnt out on LBP. I think I might need to take this break from LBP for a bit. So if MM does not want to make LBP4, well, I mean, hopefully I won't feel as burnt out by the time that rolls around. But I think I might give it a pass for the first few months. A prediction is Sony ruins it like they've ruined almost everything they've had in their hands for the past couple years. Sony is where dreams go to die. I feel like. Shade, help me! Shade, help me! Shade! Please! Sony has destroyed the anime market in Australia. I feel like I remember you talking about this. Oh shit, petrified poop. I mean, honestly, that's really great. For us, because we produce our own poop every room. In Before MM's next game features another gritty real-life protagonist. Another? Like, who was the first one from MM? Art? Because Art wasn't very gritty. Art said a swear. I mean, I say swears all the time. I don't think I mean, am I gritty? I'm not sure if MM is capable of making something that's not painfully sincere. Which I'm perfectly okay with. I think we could all do with some sincerity. Ah, okay. Yeah. That makes sense. Now, I honestly, I don't know anything about the Horizons. Alloy's from Horizons, right? Like, all I know about Alloy is that she has a costume in LBP. Is she gritty? Does she bring the grit? She also makes a guest appearance in Genshin Impact, if that makes any sense. I mean, honestly, like, nothing about Genshin Impact makes any sense, so... It makes as much sense as anything else. The only thing I know about Horizons is it's not Killzone, and therefore I don't like it. I mean... Okay, that's fair, but I feel like they're gonna give us another fucking Curse of the I Can't See My Goddamn Items. What the fuck? Honestly, there are a lot of things that aren't Killzone. I liked Horizons, but it made me depressed. Is there a particular reason? Like, all I know about Horizons is that you do kill robot dinosaurs in it, right? Okay, look, a lot of people would hit the gritty. I mean, the big fuzzy orange dude? I mean, that is somebody's type. That's a lot of people's type. The only thing I know about Horizons is the first game at least is surprisingly morose science fiction story under it all. Huh. That's interesting. God, we need, like, this is not a This is not a stellar start for this run. I tried to play it for that, but I just didn't like it. Alright. It's a game about stopping a bad guy when I want a game about making a better world. You know, that's like a super valid complaint. I played the first one and I liked it enough until Nier happened. Oh! Was Nier like Horizon done right? Is that the vibe to get from that? I know the game I want will never exist, no matter how much the characters talk about it. Like, does the game... In this case, do you need the game to be like AAA? Because I kind of feel like there's gotta be indie games that are hitting those notes, or at least trying to. It less killed itself and more was murdered twice. I feel like I missed a sentence. Oh, it's a game about stopping a bad guy with a backstory about how a better world killed itself. Okay. I missed that part. I was a little bit confused. Momentarily. I pre-registered for Zenless Zone. I have no idea what that is. Oh my fucking god, would you give us an item? Just like an item that doesn't suck. I realize it's only the second floor, but you gotta work with me, game. Killzone wouldn't fit with Sony's current style because Killzone 2 had personality, and we all know what happened after that. Well, I mean, I'm sure that you've told me, probably numerous times, but it clearly did not stick, because I'm just guessing that Sony killed it. Oh! I missed it, Kronos. Let me back that up just a sec. Oh, Kronos says maybe yes, and I actually remember the question I asked you. Oh, Sirunda, how you doing? How you doing? I hope life is treating you well. I hope that you're not overly stressed out or tired, because I know work's been a thing. Hive says what happened after that is they caved to people complaining about Killzone 2 having personality, and they sanded all the edges off. Of course they did. Of course they did. Why would they not? Speaking of which, Hive, did you ever finish Shadowfall? And if yes, what did you think? Holly says, I really like the monsters in Horizon, and I really want to run a TTRPG set in that world where you actually do build the better world. Oh shit, finally we got an item that doesn't suck. It would be nice to have, it would be nice to have more stories where like we do actually make a positive impact on things. I guess at least that is something that you could do with your own, like with a tabletop. God, I feel like I feel like my brain needs to have gotten stretched one step too far, and I'm not making sense anymore. Shadowfall was criminally boring, and I didn't actually end up finishing it after I traded my PS4, and I hated my PS5. The PS5 like did not work for you, like did not work out the way that you wanted, if I recall correctly. Well, I appreciate Horizon's Pichon for saying capitalism bad. I don't think saying capitalism bad is enough anymore. You're right. Like, I absolutely agree on that point. I think saying capitalism bad is probably as far as we're going to be able to get any major developers to go, unfortunately. Did he kick as much ass as Sack Thing? Because I feel like you're not allowed to kick more ass than Sack Thing. One of the two games I actually played on my PS5, one of them was a betrayal of the game it was a remake of, and the other I can't play on it because the DualSense is a horrible controller that leaves me in pain after using the D-pad. I fucking hate every word in that sentence. What was the betrayal game? Oh wait, was it Dark Souls? Or Demon Souls? Okay. Another fun fact, in the campaign, Sackboy's rival was Big Daddy from BioShock. What thematic parallels are they trying to work in there? Because that feels like a weird choice. Holly says, what I mean by not enough is that beating the bad capitalist isn't enough. We need games where you keep playing past that point and do the work to make things better. The revolution doesn't end when the billionaires die. That's actually, honestly, Holly, that's actually a really cool point. And you have my full-hearted, I think that's the word that I want. You have my agreement. And that would make for a very interesting game. And not a game where I think that they would ever give it to us. Because, I mean, the revolution is where all the excitement is. You can't have a game without the excitement. Wholehearted, full-throated, thank you! Also, Kronos, that's kind of hilarious. I was gonna ask, like, what the... Like, does PlayStation All-Stars have a story? Like, is there a thing that's going on that they're trying to do or accomplish? I feel like that sounds very snarky, and I don't strictly mean it to be very snarky, but, like... Like, Smash Brothers didn't really have a story. When that came out, it was just like... Everything's in a big fight, and oh, here's a hand. When the best game I have on the PS5 is the free packed-in tech demo that was made by the studio that now hosts the Corpse of Japan studio. That's not a good sign for your console. I honestly, like, the PS5 just sounds like a disaster. I don't know that I've heard anybody really have strong positive takes on it. It's less of a disaster than the Series X. Huh. How did Series X fuck up so bad? And did Series X is Series X better or worse than Static X? Inquiring minds want to know.
Are you a wizard?
Oh my god, we went through all that trouble, we got fucking dead tooth. I think the Outer Worlds would have been better if you could do crafting mechanics, finding ways to solve the food issue from ground up, rather than just, we gotta support one of the factions. I remember you telling us about Outer Worlds. And I remember it sounding kind of pants. Oh shit, I did. Kronos, I apologize. Wait, no, did I not see that? About Sackboy befriending the little sister? Oh, no, okay, I missed this one. The best rivalry is Sweet Tooth versus Kratos because Kratos knocked Sweet Tooth's ice cream cone out of his hands, and the reason Sweet Tooth is willing to square up was because Kratos didn't pay him back for the ice cream. What? Wait, that's the wrong one? Is there another one? I saw the Big Sister one, and then I saw the one about Sweet Tooth. Oh. Okay. Hive says it was a commercial disaster because Microsoft decided the smart thing to do to support their next-gen Xbox was to make it so you never needed to buy one to play their games. That's a choice. That's definitely a choice. Planning to run a Dark Souls tabletop RPG soon. Gotta build the skills to make my world real. This is gonna sound... I'm worried that this is gonna sound dismissive, as opposed to just honestly asking for information, because I don't know. But like, aside from the Dark Souls specific lore, I guess, like, what differentiates Dark Souls from like D&D? I mean, they're both in the tabletop sense, like they're both fantasy RPGs, kinda. I mean, not kinda. Well, I don't know what D&D is anymore, but there was no stories in PS All-Stars. The plot is basically, oh look, a gathering of heroes here, let's attend. And the reason is different for each character. Okay. I mean, that's fair. It doesn't have to have a story, but oh my god, did you just kill Shade? I didn't even know. I did not know that Shade could be killed. What the fuck? What the actuals? Oh, this is terrible. I hate everything about this, because I was kind of sitting on Shade's damage. D&D's rule set. The fantasy RPG comes from the setting, not from the rule set. Okay. Okay, like, that's honestly a way I had never thought to think of it, but that makes a lot of sense. The Outer Worlds, you could tell, was in trouble when the first planet you land on has a series of quests that are set up in such a way that both sides do horrible things and the best resolution is to be centrist. Fucking hate that. Us! Good evening, or afternoon, or even perhaps day, wherever it is that you are, Black Sherlock. I hope that you're very well tonight. Hope that life is being kind to you. We are, well, we're just doing Isaac. There's no real build-up there. See, now, Hive, I did not know that at all. Like, to me, that sounds a lot more like GURPS. I was always used to D&D just being kind of like... I mean, I guess Forgotten Realms or Dragonlance being synonymous with D&D. Because, you know, like the name, D&D. The Dark Souls tabletop is a heavily modified version of D&D 5e, which, now that you say that, I feel like you said it last time, and I do apologize, I forgot. There's a new system for health stamina called Position, which represents your health, but is also a currency for some abilities, and can be spent to improve rolls. That's kind of neat. I have a sort of question about the game. Can you guys help me? I can give it a shot. What's your question? If by the game you mean Isaac, there's a good chance I might have the answer. All equipment has stat requirements, and each piece has an ability option that can either help or hinder to balance AC and damage. Alright. God, this run is so slow. I need this run to be, I don't know, like just a touch faster. I don't know what it is about Almbo that just makes for such slow runs. But they always feel like Treacle. Oh, for fuck's sakes. And they gave us a speed down. Love it. I love everything about this run. It is perfection. The run is perfection. When you die, you have to roll to beat DC 18 Wisdom check to see if your death causes hollowing, which makes you roll on a table with... give me a sec, I gotta kill these things. And by a sec, I mean give me a year, because it'll take forever. You've got to roll on a table which makes you... with some really harsh stat or mechanical penalties and a few positive bonuses. Negative hollowing can be revised with a rare item. Okay, so they're kind of like... They're kind of replicating the resurrection mechanics in Dark Souls. And Kronos, you did say something about Heihachi, and I want to peep that. Another funny rivalry is Toto versus Heihachi from Tekken, and the beef boils down to Toto saying, "Ayo, Heihachi, why are you so young in this game?" Oh my god! I love it! Let me peep the question. I'm playing the last 2 days only with the Zazel, and I want to get every ending with him, but right now, in the end of the run, I can choose between 2 endings, and there are every time the same 2 endings. What can I do right now? So let me back up. So when you say the 2 endings, I'm guessing you beat Mom, and you've got the pathway up to go to the cathedral, and the pathway down to go to Shoal. And don't worry about your English being not perfect. Learning a second language is tough. Being able to use a second language at all is commendable. We do appreciate all of our second language learners in whatever direction they are, because, yeah, it ain't easy. So nobody's going to make fun of you for any mistakes that you have in English. The classes are based on DS3 classes, and the races are origins, which are just standard stat blocks and abilities based on strength, dex, balance, caster archetypes. Okay. Oh my gosh. Risco, you've gotta not take this damage, because you do not have the DPS to balance it out. And I don't want the streak to end here. I think the game is angry at us because we're on a streak. does it have to be? Why do you game? Why do you have to be like this sometimes? I'm not giving up because I want to do a full round the world. Stars? Stars is...
Bad trip.
Oh my god.
Retro.
Oh my god. This run is so trashy. We'll take that because we've got tons of money. We'll take Steam Sale because it's great. We need that. We'll take that. Spells work on DS1, DS2 rules. You get attunement slots that are filled by spells. Each instance of a spell is unique, so you can equip multiples, and doing so lets you have more spell charges before you need to rest and restore them. Okay. Potentially weird question. Hopefully not, but because my image of like Dark Souls and Demon Souls and the whole like the From games is they're very like one player focused. Does the tabletop, I mean the tabletop is set up for parties? Some stronger spells have a position cost, so you basically hurt yourself when you use them. Okay. Alright, we want...
Judgment.
The tabletop can be in solo or in a group. Alright. Oh my gosh. This run is killing me. It's just like, it's making me so sad.
Experimental pill.
You're not allowed to rejoin an active combat if you die. But death is not permanent, so that's the balance of it. Either your party wins or everyone dies and you try again. Okay. Also, just to roll back to Sherlock for a mo, so that you don't get lost in the shuffle. I'm not sure, like, where you need to go next. Like, I don't know what other things that you've done. Like, have you fought Mega Satan yet? Because that might be a next step for you. If you've already done, like, if you've done the Cathedral Path and you've done the Shoal Path, without thinking of, like, the alt path, you've got things like, you've got the Hush fight, you've got Mega Satan, you've got Delichon after Hush, like the Void Floor. And then after that, you've got things like Alt Path. Oh, that's slick. Oh, we wanna... Let's hit stars. Dogtooth is fabulous. We need the DPS. Oh shit. God damn it. Don't want any of that. I had something that I dropped because I wanted to use the stars card, and now I have to figure out where the hell I left it. And we can't see the map. Again. This run is like really putting the screws in, and I kind of hate it. It was... We had a credit card, right? That's what I wanted. I'm gonna hook up that credit card. I'd love to go to the curse room, but I don't think we can afford the damage. Like, we're in that much trouble. Lovers is garbage. We have no need of the Lover's card. If we don't get like a pretty solid tier effect, or a substantial DPS up in the next floor or so, I think this run is gonna be fucked. Honestly, I think we're pretty much fucked. We got a bad trip. That's completely useless to us. Like, everything about this is just really, really bad. And we're lost. Which, you know, that's... whatever. Annoying, but... fine. Sakes. Yeesh. Like, this is just looking really bad. I might clear out, like, all of these skulls just to see if we get a black heart. Definitely not a black heart. Kinda hate it. Ghost Baby is... I mean, it's Ghost Baby. Everybody loves Ghost Baby, right? Yes. Finally, some delicious fucking food that I immediately throw away. Can't use the world card because we don't have a map. Thank you, game. You are super cool. We love you. Come on, come on, come on, come on. If we could get, like, if we could get a really nice Angel Room item. I don't know that that would save us, but I kind of feel like it'd give us a shot. Bag? I mean, we don't really need the hairpin because getting an extra charge on the poop is not gonna be winning anything for us. Where's the fucking boss room? Just give me the boss room. I ask for so precious little. I want to be off of this floor. We're not even on the depths too. The amount of pain I feel in my heart. It's not even indigestion, it's just heart pain. I'm having to use dead tooth to try to poison things, is how badly off we are. It's the mind. Folks, this is if we pull this run off, I'm gonna be kind of impressed with myself, because they're not making it easy. Alright, what do we got here? Let's peep that. Let's peep the library first. Tears Up is fantastic. We love that. This is really, really great. We could do some things here. I think this is a hard call, but I think Book of Pain might be the answer for us. The HP ups are also really worthwhile and kind of important, but I think we need the DPS. Os! Hirunda, welcome back. Internet was fuzzy. I love Book of Pain. So many bread recipes. Bread recipes as written by Clive Barker. Honestly, let's take Nun's Habit. We've been messing the router because of Monster Hunter issues. Is Monhun doing you dirty? Oh, messing with. Okay. I mean, that does make more sense. Eternal D6. Oh, but it changes every time we go into a room. I hate that for us. I'm gonna play you one more time. I hate it. That's fine. We didn't need nothing from that. What would we possibly need from that? It kept disconnecting me and my brother when we were playing online. When we're in the same room. Why? Why does it hate you? You should have just you should have just like tied a string between the two computers. And worked for phone calls when we were kids. I almost feel like I should have used that D100. Like, just throw this run away and see what we get. It's a terrible idea, but it would have also been a funny one. Now watch, we're gonna fight Super Greed in the shop. It's gonna be super cool. I didn't mean to predict this, but clearly. It's just completely uncalled for. Game, you had like one fucking job. Apart from that, I was gonna mention. Oh shit! What are you auditioning for? Are you auditioning for audition? Cause I don't recommend that one. That's what you don't. That's an audition you don't want to win. Well, I guess maybe if you wanted to be shorter, like that, you'd want that audition, but otherwise, maybe not. Although, wait, hold on a second. If you're the one auditioning, and it's the movie audition, that would mean that you were the spurned girl. Because the audition is for a girlfriend. It's an Agatha Christie play, The Spider's Web. Same theater company as I did the previous Shakespeare. That's pretty cool. So you've already got you've got some experience with these cats, so you kind of know what to expect as far as like direction and treatment. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Horf. Hagalaz. Magic 8 Ball. I love it. I love all of the amazing items that this run is giving us. I mean, honestly, have we ever been so blessed? That is super not what we needed to do. That's not going to help us at all. Oh fuck. I just noticed those rocks had spikes on them. Kind of not great. Roar. For the love of God, Montresor, like, give us something. This is not something. This is like nothing. Yes. For the love of God. That was one of my favorite short stories as a child. I thought it was badass as fuck.
The chariot.
And I was right, but like, you know. Usually, you know, children's media opinions are not always the most best formed. Most best formed? I don't think that's really how that's phrased. Here I am, whole ass native English speaker, and I can't speak English. I don't make any sense. I did not even know that was a thing. I need to go and put that into the YouTubes and listen to that, because that sounds fantastic. How can we have this many items and this little DPS? Cask of Amontillado shows up in Usher 2 by Bradbury, and that is one of my favorite monologues in any short story, and I did a reading of it when I was in high school, and it went terrible. It's really long, and it's like, you need to be kind of impassioned to do it, and I don't know if I pulled that off. But I did not get I did not get a standing O. I remember being like terribly embarrassed though. Oh my god, what is this run? Why does it suck so bad? Live reading in high school is the worst. Like, it's bad enough when they make you go like around the room and everybody takes a paragraph. But then when you gotta like stand up in front of everybody, in front of the class, and like do some bit, I fucking hated it. I hated it so much. And 90% of the time, no one actually takes in what the reader says, and this applies to the one reading. Yeah. Because, like, at best, everyone is just terrified of their own reading that they're gonna have to do. And at worst, they're, like, actively looking to be malicious. Oh yeah, and that's I can only imagine. I think I skipped all the days that I had to do French readings, like as projects, because I just could not stand the thought of going up and speaking French in front of the entire class. Oh, it's Blood Puppy! When I was in French, even the instructions were in French. I was doomed from day one. What would they... Hold on. Like, even from the intro class, like, first year of French, they were giving you instructions in French? That's, plenty fucked up. Why would they do that? Why would you do that to children? Like, that's just sick. I thought Canada wanted students to learn French on account of the whole Quebec thing. Godhead! Okay, folks, we might have just gotten our fat taken out of the fire. We might actually win this run. I don't know if we're gonna fight Megastan. Because Megastan is probably going to be that'd be pretty tough for us to beat, but oh my god, really? All of this? Okay, now I do need to keep an eye on my health though. The DPS up is wonderful, but not if we die. I'm not in Quebec. Also, I grew up in Catholic school. The odds are stacked against me, it seems. I'm glad that you got out. Catholic schools are not great. I was only in a Catholic school for first grade, and I did manage to get my front teeth knocked out. Not by a teacher, at least, but still, was one of the few fights I had as a youngster. But given the reputation that Catholic schools have, like, thinking that it was a teacher would be completely normal. Okay, now if we can manage to beat Isaac without eating too much shit. Because I don't think we'll have any problem against Blue Baby. Blue Baby should be easy. Getting the Blue Baby might be a little bit tough if we get some ugly rooms, but... Okay, can we do this? Of course. Now, I'll point out that this is... Oh my fucking god. I hate it. I hate it so much. I don't remember which one Bob's brain was. I think it was the second one from the bottom. I had maybe one good teacher per school, and I mean good as in actively enjoyed listening and above tolerable. I think the rest of these we don't need. I think the rest of them were trash. I know that you've told us a couple of stories from your school experience, and they did sound pretty crappy. I'm glad at least you're done with it. I'm glad that's not something that's like hanging over your head anymore. Now how are you gonna give us like a fight with the bloat and then double Monstro 2 in successive rooms? That just seems very rude. They're pretty bad, but in those cases it makes me wonder if it's a Catholic school thing or if it's just schools in general are deteriorating at that time. I mean, could be a little of column A, a little of column B. I mean, I don't think schools have ever really done right by their students. Oh shit. Okay, don't get killed. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Don't get killed by your own puppy. Oh, fudge. Shit, 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 shit. Holly, lovely having you here as always. I hope that you sleep very, very well tonight. Hope that you have a wonderful day at work tomorrow. I mean, I'm not happy that you gotta go to work, but, you know, if you do gotta go to work... Wait, tomorrow's Saturday. Maybe you don't. Do you not have to go to work? I hope you don't. I hope that you get the day off and you get to relax. God, we need one more heart. If we get one more heart, I think we can beat Blue Baby. Oh shit, you're gonna make me fight Bloat again. I mean, the run is really, really trying to fuck with us. And I hate it. Well, then you enjoy your day off. I hope it is wonderful. I hope it is everything that you need and more. I also just fucking give me a heart. One heart. That is not... That... Game, you are... That's uncalled for. Game, that is unfucking called for. You know that's not what I fucking meant. Game. Why you gotta be like this? I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. It's so ugly. Alright, we're gonna give this a shot. I mean, it's not impossible, but it is a little bit tough. Because Albo can be tricky. Not as bad as Isaac, but... Like, taking a single hit during the Albo fight is not that strange. Oh, you bitch! Oh, you fucking... Do you know, I don't remember the last time that we died against Albo. I'm actually kind of salty. We like... Did I forget to use the book? I totally forgot to use the book, didn't I? I'd have to go back and look at the replay, and I'm not going to do it, but... We pushed, and we fought, and we were on the cusp of winning that run. If we could have saved, like, one hit of damage, even in the last floor, if we could have saved just, like, one hit of damage, we would have been fine. Oh, I'm salty. I am extremely salty, but that's okay. That's how it hashes out sometimes. I am gonna take a short break, get myself a stretch. We're gonna go to do an Eve run, which could be good, could be bad. Eve is kind of can be a little bit of a lot sometimes, but let me get my break in, and I'll be right back. I hate it. I hate it so much. sure. Oh, it's lovely to see you, Alice. Hope you are well. I just came back. We did lose the run, and that makes me unhappy. But we pushed. We got really close with a really shitty hard run. So I mean, it's a not a victory. I mean, that it would be a lie to call it a victory, but we did our best. Hope you're doing well today, Alice. Hope life is treating you kindly, not giving you any more bullshit than you feel like you can stand. Also, I think I told you yesterday that I did listen to your I listened to the Run Ronnie Run and Joe Dirt podcast, and it was a good one as usual. And that's right, because you talked about Paul Blart, and I did not know that Paul Blart was a Happy Madison production. Oh shit, Spoonbender. Okay, starting off good. I like the feel of the start here. Maybe they're apologizing to us for the absolute shit show that was the spread of items for the last run. It would be nice. It's a little bit late for that game, but it would be nice. I will graciously accept your apology, game. Because I do love Spoonbender. It is one of my favorites. I did not like taking that damage. But we got a bird out of it, so, you know, like, take what you can get. Bird Friend is pretty good. Alright, grab us this half heart. Go in and smoke the boss. Would be pretty great if we could get a silver heart, but I don't think that we will. Oh my god, what the fuck? Game, what are you doing? Get us some friendly poops. I did not see that. I am not really shocked, but I mean, if Abe couldn't pull it off, I don't see why Kishida thinks that he'll be able to. But hey, good luck to him. Sure, he'll I mean, that's it's definitely what the people want, right? People are all about that revising the Constitution. They're clamoring for it. Oh, it's not. No, I would be shocked if it did happen. That's what we wanted. We wanted that heart. Excellent. Okay, I mean, we got a thing going here. It's still early game, but it's a much stronger early game than we got the last time. Oh yeah, no, I think they've been. I mean, they tried to revise the Constitution throughout the entirety of Abe's second go at it, which was a pretty long period of time. And Abe, like, actually had some political capital to spend on that. Like, as much as we rightly joke about Abe being a joke, like, he did have some popularity, especially early on, like when he was announcing the Abenomics and was gonna turn the economy around and everything, and like people were willing to give him the time of day. So I don't see like how Kishida thinks that he's gonna pull it off, because nobody fucking likes him. Kishida ain't got shit. Oh, fuck. Okay, let's not take that damage. That's not damage we need to be taking. Extremely popular is like, is honestly putting it kind of lightly. Extremely unpopular, excuse me. Yeah, he's not loved. Our boy Kushida. I'm actually going to skip deals with the devil. I think we're going to stick with deals with the angel this one. If he and the LDP win the next election at all, it's because the opposition is not on the best state, but it's 50-50 at this time. I mean, this is the best chance that the opposition has had in, I feel like, a while. I'm not convinced that they'll pull it off, but I'm also not convinced that it's impossible. They've been super worried about Ishin, from what I understand, and that's not positive for us. And see, now that would be the real, like, kick in the junk, is if the LDP finally got dethroned and it was fucking Ishin that picked it up. I'm willing to let Osaka take the L on this one, frankly. We don't need it. We don't need the rep. I can't see an Ishin government doing anything good for anybody. Wow. It's gonna be tricky this run. Also, we are gonna have to kind of speed up because, like, we've only got 38 minutes. They got a bunch of American libertarian guys from for their economic policy stuff, which is, alongside their nationalism, not the best sign. I didn't know that, and I hate it. Because, yeah, like, what we really need is a more libertarian economic policy for Japan. I'm sure that'll solve all of our problems. God, like, the economy right now is so fucked. Oh shit. Wait, that was not the right choice. I should not have taken that. The real issue is the rich get taxed too much? Who says that? I mean, I know who says that in general, but like, who is saying that here in Japan? That's such nonsense. Two of clubs? Sure. Joker? Love it. Two of diamonds? Okay, ace of diamonds. Alright, we got some interesting things here. Bonken?
Judgment.
Alright. We could do something with this. First off, let's use the Joker. That is amazing. I do not think that we go for the angel statue. I think that would be a mistake. Gonna feed our little baby here. Give us some good stuff. You know you want to. That's not... I mean, it's not really what I was looking for, but... You know what? We'll take it. Oh, Claire, how you doing? Feels like it's been a hot minute. I hope life is treating you good. Hope you ain't got no nonsense going on. I know the world is chock full of nonsense right now, but you know, I do hope that you're healthy and well, and also the whole fam is healthy and well. That part's important. Well, just like use the card. Establishment of Public Broadcasting Bureau, digitalization of all public documents, and maintaining edit records through utilization of blockchain technology. I understand every word in that sentence, and it's like, but why though? What is their end goal here? Give me a key. I just want a key. That is not a key. That is, like, super not a key. Got, like, every fucking bomb in the world, but not a single key. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, considering how well, like, Japan handles their public documents, loss in the blockchain is maybe the best thing that we could hope for. There was a story just recently where some city had, like, all of their residents' information just, like, on one set of paper files, and someone was transporting it outside, and it got picked up by the wind and thrown off fucking somewhere and lost. Like, what kind of clown show government do we have? All the guys handling this thing are in their 80s. Are they gonna get that one dude who's, like, never touched a computer to do it? What was his name? It was, shit. Like, Sakurayama. It wasn't Sakurayama, but it was Sakura something. That absurd, silly-ass bitch. Beat Kitano. I mean, probably also him, but... No, like, I told you that story. I think it was, like, Abe's cybersecurity minister, and his big thing was that he had never touched a computer before. He just had people to do that for him. I mean, you know, it's a good joke though. It's a good joke, but the reality is so fucking absurd. Like, I feel like it needs to be underlined. Oh god, I cannot hit this thing. Okay, Birdie, go out and kill. Faster, Birdie Cat, kill, kill. What? Why do you not give us the angel room? Why do you hate us so much? It's extremely funny how all the second-tier global north countries are basically the same. And do you think it's a function of being like? Is it late stage capitalism? Is that the answer? I feel like it could be. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Hold still! At least we can fly.
Tears
oh,
down.
tears down. Go fuck yourself, game. Honestly, just like, seriously, right in your own butt. Tears down. Shove the tears down. I'm gonna tape a tears down onto my boot, and I'm gonna shove it right in your ass. Alright, I didn't need to take that damage. It's that plus mostly satellites of America plus never fully being capitalist or being fully that, but because you're not America or Canada or even Germany, it's just destroying the system faster than others somehow. Yeah, I could see that. All I know is it's not working for us here. Like, not at all. We have, as the kids say, fucking problems. Excuse me? I do believe that the bomb goes there. Thank you. I do not believe that we are going to make boss rush, unfortunately. Thank you for the black heart, though. That I just threw away. Love that. Love throwing away my black hearts. Like Italy, Japan, Portugal, Spain, South Korea, etc., all fundamentally are falling apart more than usual because they were never the top dogs. So even being second tier of the world capitalist system, even if we have the benefits, of course, it's just making it to faster going into the abyss. Yeah, like, honestly, capitalism it will never reward second place. I'm not even sure capitalism rewards first place, but like... Definitely does not have any time for second. Alright, we are running. America is also currently falling apart, but it's hanging in slightly more because, well, America. Well, that's what I mean. It's like America is hanging on, and there's no really like getting around that fact. Like America, even as it falls apart, is still gonna have an outsized influence on everything that's going on. But it is like falling apart. Like capitalism has not saved America any more than it's saved any place else. Like, I need us to go faster. But not faster by running into things. That's not gonna work for us. We need to go faster by killing things faster. Game, if you wanna hook me up with a little bit of speed. Just a little bit of speed. That's fine. I mean, okay, you know what? I asked for speed. This is a form of speed. It's not the form that I wanted, but it's not without its utility. Is Germany not falling apart? Like, are they actually doing well? They're falling apart, but they're efficient at making it look like they're not. Ah. It's the old rope-a-dope. Wait, no, I don't want to use that phrase. I don't think that's a good one. Also, they're too busy arresting Jews for believing that Palestine should not be genocided. Is that what they're up to these days? I kind of feel like I thought that was like a US thing at the moment, but okay, we gotta stop taking damage. Germany's worse somehow. No shit. When I said we gotta stop taking damage, what I meant to say is we've gotta take more damage. Clearly. I'm just throwing away all my HP. I'm not even meaning to. Like, I'm not trying to throw away the run. I'm just playing like absolute dog shit. give me a 2 shakes here, cause I gotta kill this mom. Mom needs to die. Cause I can't focus on. Oh God, what am I? I'm playing so badly. Angel Room. They basically weaponize historical guilt to the point where white Germans are like literally legally policing Jews on what is anti-Semitic. There's been 400 Jews arrested by German police for attending Free Palestine rallies. That's a very much a holy shit. Like I know I shouldn't be surprised, but I kind of am. Like, that aspect of this has been so absurd. That's been happening in the US as well. They also have a system of anti-Semitism commissioners that are mostly non-Jews that have weaponized to attack anything pro-Palestine, including Jewish groups. Those the Jewish Hamas fighters, I guess. I hate this current, like, I hate this current bit of the timeline, I guess. And I want to say I need it to be over with, but it's like, it's not affecting me directly. It feels kind of a little bit churlish for me to say that, but it's just, everything is exhausting. There have been a lot of pro-Palestine rallies in Japan, at least, including a very big student movement in Japanese universities. I've seen a little bit of that, and I was really happy to see that. I was honestly, pleasantly, but still definitely like a bit surprised. Because the conventional wisdom, like even here in Japan, is that students in particular are just not interested. And I feel like that is being a... what's the phrase that I want? I feel like that's being a convenient myth. So it's nice to see at least a little bit of confirmation of that thesis. It's been deeply interesting because you see people talk why they protest genocide. They will cite the obvious reasons, but also mention, like, Japan was occupied by America. We understand what it's like being occupied, which has been interesting. Yeah, that could go in some very interesting directions. Adjacent to that, a lot of the pro-Palestine stuff in South Korea and China will mention Japanese occupation and also American occupation for South Korea as well. It would... it's not gonna happen, but it would be... it would be a thing if... what finally brought about the reconciliation of, like, Korea, China, and Japan is the occupation of the U.S. Or the occupation by the U.S. I mean, I realize that it wouldn't happen because, like, a big part of this is also the Japanese side of the occupation, but the Homer Simpson's meme of society. The Homer Simpson's meme of society. I don't know which one that is. I feel like Homer had a lot of things to say about society. Alright, 14 minutes. Can she do it? There's a Simpsons joke where Homer's told to imagine a world with no lawyers, and he imagines a world of total peace. I mean, considering that, like, the one lawyer that we consistently see on The Simpsons is Lionel Hutz, I could see that. It was literally that one character telling him to do it. I mean, it's good old Lionel Hutz. Can't go wrong with Lionel. If we can manage not to fuck up too much, I think we might actually pull off a victory. Did Phil Hartman provide the voice for him? I don't know if I realized that. Phil Hartman did, like, a lot of the voices on early Simpsons. And I think I always forget, like, just how many characters he did. Oh shit, Star Bethlehem. Yeah, I'll take it. I can fuck with that. Oh, precious star, tell us where the fuck we're supposed to go. He was on the original Disney dub of Kiki's Delivery Service? What the fuck? And my next thought was, like, are there any male characters in Kiki's Delivery Service? Like, I know she's got a boyfriend. Or, like, she's got somebody that she's, Oh, he was the cat. Okay. That's funny. That's fucking hilarious. I was like, what? Who else in that movie is a guy? It's like the dude that Kiki's got a crush on. And the cat. And that's like it. As it should be. Does Kiki's delivery service pass the Bechtel test? I kind of feel like it has to. There's one more? The bread woman's husband. Shit, I don't even remember him. Honestly? Completely gone from my mind. He doesn't speak. I love that. I think that's fantastic. Damn it. Okay. Damn, picking up Star of Bethlehem was really a hell of a get. Let's go! We got this run. This is like 100% sorted. Oh my god, and they're gonna give us fucking Cricket's head. Sure, like, yeah, why not? We're getting like all the damage in this run that we didn't get in the last one. Which is funny, but it also kind of pisses me off. I tell you, Alice, like, you didn't miss out, because the last run that we had was fucking miserable. It was so not fun. I mean, you know, it, like, not gonna lie, it was pretty boring to play. We got a terrible set of items. We had a character who by nature is already really slow. We didn't pick up, I don't think we picked up really anything significant. We got Godhead, like way at the end of the run we got Godhead. Oh god, no. Kiki's, I would never say Kiki's boring to watch. "12 minutes in a boring Risk of Rain 2 run. Please give me gasoline ASAP or end me now." Like, see, I'm not good enough to, I think, really facilitate a boring Risk of Rain 2 run. Because I'll just die. Like, I'll die before it gets the chance to be boring. You know what? Let's go hard. Let's go hard or fucking go home. I am home. We're gonna do the Deli-chan floor. It's gonna be messy. But I've got a 68 rate of fire as long as I'm inside this bubble. Good sustain but bad DPS. See, but sustain doesn't sustain me. Because I'm not good enough to crutch on it. Like, I'll take damage that outpaces my defense. I hate that. Like, I hate that so much. That's like the worst kind of run. Healing elites you can't see? What is this? This sounds like hell. Shit. Like, we don't? You know what? Maybe we do. Sure. Let's take that and we'll lose some damage.
Health up.
Oh, so many ads that you can't focus on the elites. Gotcha. There is an elite type that makes enemies nearby enemies invisible, so you're not entirely wrong. I feel like we've seen them. Unless they're new and I'm thinking of Dead Cells, which is like a 100% a possibility. Mom, I need you to fuck off, though. I need us to take 1,000 times less damage. Although we do have cancer, so that's okay. Because we only take half damage now. That's cancer as in the crab, not cancer as in the disease. I don't know how I'm doing these dodges. They're kind of absurd. There. I needed to take that damage so I felt like it was me playing. Come on, jackass. You are so close to dead. I know it looks like you've almost got half of your health, but like that's very close to dead for you. That health could disappear at any moment. Like right there. I don't know if they left that bug in on purpose, but for some reason that particular boss form has negative defense. Like you sneeze on it and it loses 3/4 of its health. Booyah! They only show up late game along with Malachite enemies. Malachite enemies are the radioactive ones, right? The real jackass ones? The ones that make the scary bell noise when they spawn. I mean, everything in that game is a scary noise. You know what? Like, I feel like that last run makes up for the shitty Blue Baby run that we had. That was pretty fun. Got some goofy ass items in there. I could take that. What's on the menu? Monday, Thursday, I think we'll do Skull, and then we're gonna put Skull on the I have no food in the house. I mean, I do have curry, but like I need that curry for meals. We'll do Skull Monday, Thursday, and then we're gonna put Skull in the roguelike box. Well, I mean, it's 11 o'clock at night, so I don't need food right now, but I don't generally keep snacks in the house, and I kind of ought to, honestly. Because I do get really snacky, and then I'll be like, but there ain't nothing there. I got no food. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, I'm gonna make like a pot of rice? Because I do have rice as like emergency food, emergency rations, and I think next Friday we will do a. It's time though. Like, start boiling, because I don't have a rice cooker. Like, I've got it, when I do rice, I gotta do it on the stovetop. So, like, start boiling rice at 11 o'clock at night. Like, just, I don't know. Maybe I should. I'm positive I'm not just saying that because I'm Filipino. I mean, if it was a faster make, I would. Like, rice is, even like plain rice with a little salt on top is actually not bad. I mean, it's basically a hot onigiri. But like you can't just like poof and have rice, you know? Like, it's kind of a production. You've got to like make rice. And that's not a thing that I've got time for right now. Oh, but it would be good though. It would be really good. But it's not gonna happen. More the shame. Tried seaweed. Get your seaweed. I think next Friday, I think we will do a LBP Create Mode stream. There's not anything in particular that I want to work on, but I think keeping like an alternating schedule for that might be a nice habit to get into. And if we don't have anything, like if we haven't picked a long-form game by then, we can use that stream to kind of kick around some ideas and maybe put together like a list of games that we can have on hand. But we are at the 3-hour point. I had a wonderful night tonight. This was a really nice one. Despite the Blue Baby disappointment, this was a really enjoyable stream to hang out with all of y'all. Let's get a little bit of unwinding. It's been a very up and down kind of week. More up than down, but still, like, just, you know, I feel like getting jerked around a lot. Vouching for Ib if you feel like questions in DM. Ib seems like a very solid contender. I could definitely fuck with Ib. Or Ebe, as it were. Before the stream ends, yes. Let me know what's going on before the stream ends. I'm glad. I hope that you're enjoying it. I was thinking maybe more monumental news, but you know, sometimes small happy news is definitely worth the price of admission. Give Ludo my love. Give them a big hug. It could be a virtual hug. I don't know if you're watching with them directly. Maybe they've come to visit you in Portugal. It's a movie that exists. It certainly is. Also, shit, thinking of movies that exist, I did not realize that the Dennis Hopper movie Witch Hunt is actually a sequel to Cast a Deadly Spell. I did not realize this because they changed the lead actor from Fred Ward to Dennis Hopper, and somehow that's a downgrade. Because Fred Ward is pretty fantastic. Cast a Deadly Spell is a 1980s HBO movie set in 1940s US. It's a film noir crossbred with like kind of Lovecraft. Oh wait, you know what they are, but you thought they were different things. Oh no, like apparently they're the same. They're supposed to be the same character, and the titular witch hunt is a reference to the Red Scare, which makes sense in a timeline sense, because Cast a Deadly Spell is like mid to late 40s and the Red Scare is mid 50s. So that was kind of a wild thing to find out today. But I am going over time. I do definitely need to get my beauty rest because I am beautiful and I need rest. I will ask all of you, as I always do. The King in Yellow is on Project Gutenberg. I do know this fact because I have the King in Yellow and it was from Project Gutenberg. If you haven't read it, I'm assuming this is the book of short stories and not the fictional French play. If it is the fictional French play, don't read it. It will have deleterious effects on your sanity. If it's the book of short stories, it is interesting. There's a couple of standout short stories in there, the ones that are dealing with the Haster mythos. It's always kind of weird reading proto-genre stuff, because it was written in a time before genre were really codified in the way that we think of it today. Particularly with that type of, like, this is going to become cosmic horror in another couple of decades. I don't remember them with enough granular detail to say if they're, like, good, but they're definitely good, interesting. So, yeah, I feel like I could throw a light recommendation if you haven't read it yet. But as I was saying, my lovelies, I do have to avant. I didn't even get to tell my joke. I have to practice that joke because it's kind of a long one. But I will ask you all, as I always do, to please be taking care of yourselves out there in the meat space. Particularly looking at you, Alice, because I know that Portugal's situation is kind of dicey at the moment with regards to your safety. But to anybody watching on the VODs, if you're someplace that's perhaps not so safe, please be taking an extra degree of care. And all of the regular requests do apply. Please be getting all the hydration that you need. I skipped one. Try to get at least one meal in a day, even if it's kind of crummy, just to have something in your belly. If you're on medications, try to get those medications as close to schedule as is possible, given your situation. But above all, please do remember that you are important. You have value. The world is a better place because you are in it. And there are folks out there that are rooting for you to have your best life. They want you to be safe and happy and loved. I'm one of those folks, but I am only one of those folks. There are many more. But that pretty much does it for us here at This Go About. So for me, Disco, here in Tokyo, to all of you out there, wherever you may happen to be, thank you, arigato, sayonara, see you, and ciao.